It is time for all the best bets. NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. How is CJ Stroud only $3 still? Get on him right now. ASAMP. $3. CJ Stroud. He's already setting records for like the most 300-yard games to start off an NFL season.
Wow.
The bloke is going absolutely chaos. Houston have already won 2 games.
$2.75 now I just found.
Well, it was $3 literally like
on our
25 minutes ago.
Okay, well, one I'm looking at, yeah.
So CJ has been...
Divert paycheck.
I think the best part about CJ is he's looked incredible. And we talked about this out on NFL Australia. The way he looks.
There are some terrible names in this list.
Of course there are.
Like just actual names. I don't know like if they're any good.
Because you're a hater.
But they're names like Bijan Robinson.
Bijan?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that one.
This is the new segment. Alex pronounces NFL names.
Yeah. Like Kokonakis.
Continue, please.
Well, you've got Devin Archanay.
Achane? No, Achane.
Achan. There's no I in there.
Achan.
What is this?
Well, so actually it was weird. So watching Kevin Haaland try to pronounce Devin Achan's name week 1, he's like the backup running back for Miami.
Yeah.
He scored like 3 or 4 touchdowns 2 weeks ago. And it's like, and he was saying A-Chain. And I'm like, all right, is it A-Chain? And then it came out during the week. He's like, no, it's a Chan.
Yeah.
So.
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
What a name.
Talk about blokes setting records.
Yeah.
He's setting rookie records for most receptions, and he finally got a walk-off touchdown this week in the Rams against Indy, which is incredible.
Best name as well.
And I just can't trust the dude whose name is Jackson. Jaxon.
Jackson Smith and Digba?
Yeah.
You didn't even try to say the rest of his name.
That is dangerous to say that.
Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Whoa, I think you just heard that stats
Yeah,
guy.
I'm telling you,
These guys are haters.
Stats guy's ears are racist.
And Jamar Gibbs.
That's
Weird spelling, not traditional spelling of Jamar.
Jamar, J-A-H-M-Y-R.
No, it's Jameer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jameer Grib.
Oh, Jameer. Even worse.
This has been, and Alex pronounces NFL now.
Tajay Spears.
Tajir?
Tank Bigsby's the best one.
Oh, that is
Tank Bigsby at 200
He's
to
talked about
1.
this
You
earlier.
might have remembered pre-season
Yeah.
Tank Bigsby.
Tank Bigsby.
is
I'm like-
100% my favourite NFL
That
player
is
this
the
year.
best
Deuce
name in
Vaughn. There you
Deuce
go.
Vaughn is a good one.
Yeah, I found 2 good ones to finish
Tank
up on.
Bigsby, that's
Tank
awesome.
Bigsby
But
rules.
CJ Stroud, the Houston Texans have already won 2 games. He's looked incredible. And he's just like ripping off
Tank Bigsby.
these amazing games. At $3, he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year because what they do,
He plays for Jacksonville.
you tend to give it to a running back who's just like solid or has like a wide receiver has like an amazing year like last year. Because none of the rookie QBs really
Usually
have those awesome first years. CJ's already on a winner. For $3, I'm already over it. Defensive Player of the Year, I'd almost go keep an eye on Will Anderson as well. Not the comedian, the horrible comedian.
I was about to say, a lot of people have kept an eye on him. He did get arrested that one time.
He's very
in Wagga.
sus, I'll tell you. He's got sus hair. Anyway, Defensive Rookie of the Year for Will Anderson as well. There'll be other big names that pop off in the interceding weeks because it's like almost week by week people flip out about defensive rookies. This week it was Witherspoon for Seattle because he literally played on primetime Monday Night Football, had a 97-yard return touchdown, pick 6 rather. And Will Anderson is going to be solid and Houston will be awesome. So keep an eye on him. But MVP, I talked about this last week, right? Just Mahomes. Everybody else is going to go like this. This week, Josh Allen is the favorite again. It's ridiculous. Like Josh Allen is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Love the Buffalo Bills. He was fantastic this week. He beat Tua. They don't play at the same time, of course, but Tua Tagovailoa was favorite last week after they put up 70 on Denver. Now Josh Allen beat Tua. Now he's the favorite. Mahomes is just cruising along, looking okay.
They're winning.
We're going to get to the end of the season. Like KC will be like, I don't know, 13-4. And you go, well, Mahomes is the MVP again, right? And he's like $6.20 now. So Mahomes, I'd be just keeping an eye on him. Also another one to keep an eye on. Jalen Hurts, he's already at $7.50 though. It's because Philly are 4-0. They have 3 pretty tough games in like the next 6 weeks. Outside of those 3 games, they could be 14-3 by the time the season finishes.
Wow.
And Jalen Hurts could easily roll through like the rest of this and like get better as the season goes on as well, which is the same with Mahomes, right? Mahomes has been pretty scrappy these first couple of the first
He can only
month.
get better, yeah.
Thing is, no one cares what he did week 1 through 4. They care about like what just happened. Oh my God, KC are like absolutely rolling teams and crushing them, and he's the best player in football. Jalen Hurts could be the same thing. He could just end up with like a huge array of rushing touchdowns by the end of the season, win MVP. And the one you might remember from the start of the season, Offensive Player of the Year. Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
Just saying. He had 4 touchdowns this
Jeez.
weekend. 4! He scored more touchdowns in this season than like half the teams in the NFL. He's scored in 13 straight games. That is absolute chaos. He's scoring more touchdowns than my beloved Patriots. By
And my beloved Titans.
horrifyingly large amounts. But anyway, he's still $3 for Offensive Player of the Year. I'd be getting on him and CJ Stroud. He's also $19 for MVP.
I'm just happy that Amon-Ra St. Brown is on track to get the 1,500.
He is. He's
Yeah,
rolling.
he's
I love
on track.
Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
331, baby.
But McCaffrey, $19 for MVP. Pretty interesting. No running back's going to win it, though. $3 for Offensive Player of the Year.
That's
Lock
still
that
good.
in
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Alex.
I'm just more taken that Tank Bigsby's first name is Katavius.
Yeah, Contavious.
that-
Contavious.
Oh, Contavious. Yeah.
Contavious.
There's a few NBA
Tank
players
Bigsby.
that have that name.
That just rules. He's now my favorite player. Don't
You
care.
should be a Jags fan. Like,
I know, but I just
He's already bought a hat.
I got the Titans hat. Suppose,
and you've got a mustache. You
And then-
basically look like you're like running from the law and you live in Jacksonville.
And the thing is-
and you jump in that STD pool down there at the,
Whoa.
at the Jacksonville Stadium week
I've
in,
already
week
given
out.
Tony Khan a lot of my money by buying AEW wrestling pay-per-views, so I mean, I probably should.
It was the
support
good place, right, where they had the guys like, Bortles! And he was like a massive Jags fan. That's basically you.
Just go
Sure.
for the Jacksonville Titans and then call it even.
them. Yeah, there we go.
That's a division rival, too.
Anyway, looking at the Champions League, we talked about this Man City game against who they're playing Leipzig tomorrow morning. So I got a same game multi with Manchester City to get the job done. Erling Haaland to score 2 or more goals in the game,
Jeez.
and there to be over 3.5 goals in the game. $10.73. Now, before you hit the button, Haaland coming off a weekend where he got absolutely owned against Wolves. It
Yeah,
was
he did,
honestly
yeah.
tagging in a football game. It was insane. Was nowhere to be found when it mattered, and they got beaten 2-1. He scored 5 goals against Leipzig last year.
That's right, yeah.
And let's note that Manchester City do play Arsenal this weekend, so they want some serious momentum heading into that game at the Emirates Stadium. That multi comes in at $10.73.
4.
The 2+ for Haaland is always going to be tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's
but
$5 on its own
you
if
got
you
some
want to take
stats to
that.
back it up.
Ooh.
5.
The fact that he scored 5 against him and he's coming off a shutout game and he's just like, no.
Yeah, it's very rare that you see. I think he'll definitely score 1 because you very rarely see him not scoring 2 games in a row. But the 2, yeah.
Remember that there was that whole chat before the start of the season, he hasn't scored in 5 competitive games, and then someone's like, yeah, but like one of them mattered and they won 1-0 in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
True.
not bad.
I think the 2+ is a bit tough. I'd rather take the 2+ by itself, have him just as any time, and even if that lands at like
$4.
$4 or $5, I'd be happy with that, I think.
I'll give it a 7 because I don't mind it.
All right, Stats Man.
That's man.
He hasn't graduated yet.
How do I graduate?
I
What
just
is
bought him the jersey.
what is the
No, we gotta
process?
get-
I just
no, we
bought him
gotta-
the jerseys.
no,
What is
we
the
give him the
process?
robe and the hat, and we got to get the doily over to the other side. Have a full-on ceremony. Like on Survivor with the fire sticks as well. You're now
We've gone
Stats Man.
from.
I'm pretty sure
beauty
you're not
to-
allowed to have
survival.
fire in this studio. I'm just saying.
Leo.
That's like the last straw.
We did have
Gerald?
a fire evacuation
Yeah,
thing
it
today.
stops Stats Man from hearing stuff.
What?
What?
All right, I'm going the Europa League.
What?
The lesser European league, as some people call it. Starts back
Hey, you've still
again.
got the conference leg to go, pal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the conference league actually. Starting with a multi on Friday morning. SC Freiburg take on West Ham. I'm going to go West Ham head to head. They're the underdogs in this match, which I was really surprised about.
Freiburg going this year?
Freiburg, they've been pretty strong, but they're not in a higher league as West Ham. West Ham have been going really well in the Premier League. They're winners of their last 8 matches.
From the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I don't know how Freiburg are favourites in this one, so I'm going to take West Ham head-to-head. They've got that really strong midfield that's been killing it in the Prem. Then I'm going to go Real Betis head-to-head against Sparta Prague. Betis have won, undefeated in their last 5 home matches. Well-structured defence. They lost their first Europa League game, but I think they're going to bounce back at home here. Then we're going Molde. I'm actually not sure how you say it. Molde. Taking on Bayer Leverkusen. I'm going to go Leverkusen head-to-head. They've been absolutely awesome. They're first in the Bundesliga.
That is such a good name, though. Mold.
Molde. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to say. Is it just Molde?
There's some great names in the Europa League.
There is.
They've been
Leverkusen.
killing it in the Bundesliga, Leverkusen.
Yeah, they're first, which is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
They've got in Granit Xhaka, and he's just turned into like a freak.
You've got a Harry Kane built Bayern that aren't even first. Which
It's
is
going to be
unbelievable.
so funny if Bayern don't win the title this year.
Because,
As soon as
Harry Kane just wants a
goes there, it's
trophy.
like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I went to Germany and I still couldn't win the title.
Did you
That
see
actually
the,
sounds
did you
exactly
see the photo of him at Oktoberfest?
Yes.
I can also say definitely not.
I was about to say, I've never
yeah.
seen a guy more likely to not drink a beer in his life.
can't
Gerald,
have
if
any
you
of
can
these
find it,
beers.
please flash it up on the screen.
I can't have any beers. My name's
Anyway.
Harry Kane.
Leverkusen, they won 4-0 in their opening Europa League match. They've won 10 of their last 11 games, so go them head to head. Then I'm going to go Liverpool -1 against Union St. Gilloise. The Reds have won their last 6 home games.
Surprised I didn't call it Galois.
Well, I know for a fact it's Gilloise, but because I've read about it before. I think I've backed against them a lot of times before. Reds are more experienced in this one, and especially at Anfield, it's hard to play. So I'm going to go West Ham head to head, Real Betis head to head, Bayer Leverkusen head to head, Liverpool -1, and that gives me a 4-leg rate my multi.
Rate my multi.
We didn't mention how angry Liverpool are going to be after they literally got screwed last week.
Yeah, they got screwed by VAR, and that was
referees.
horrible. Anyway, that 4-leg multi is $10. So
It's not bad. West Ham head to head.
Yep.
Real Betis head to head over.
Yeah, they're good.
This
in
is Sparta. Prague.
Can we go to Prague, that 5-story dance floor again?
You can do whatever
That'd be
you want.
great.
Leverkusen head to head.
Then we go to Club Brugge.
I actually really like this.
All right. I was really happy.
$10.
$10, like exactly as well. It's nice.
I'll give that a 9.
Ooh.
I'm really on board with that.
8.73.
All right.
Okay.
On your rate my multi meter.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
I'll take that. That's the highest you've given me ever.
I gave you like a 10 last week.
I can't remember.
stuff.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.